a lot of your thing is you just debate gay people.
I did one recently.
It is. Knowles versus transgenderism, Knowles versus protesters, that's got 2.4 million.
Oh, well, people will come
Story
up
of detransitioning, 1.4 million. I was gay, she was trans, 1.1 million. No longer gay.
No longer gay.
Not dating trans is bigoted. So you argue with gay people.
No,
all the time.
They
your job?
They argue with me.
You could have gone to finance. Why do you went to Yale? Why do you Good evening and welcome to the Adam Friedland Show. I'm Adam Friedland. First off, as always, I want to thank our members for supporting the show here on YouTube.com. You guys are the ones that make it happen. So if you'd like to join the Friedland Family Foundation, you get bonus content, you get your name in the credits, you get discounts on merch, you get the show early before the rest of the pigs. You'll be at the water cooler knowing what's going to be in the show. So guys, go to the top of the screen and click join, or click the link in the description of this video. You could also support us at patreon.com/The Adam Friedland Show if you prefer to support the show through Patreon. And speaking of merch, the store is restocked. You can check out theadamfriedland.show. We got everything you need. Shirts, hats, check it out. They look good. My guest this week is conservative political commentator from the Daily Wire, Michael Knowles. His podcast, The Michael Knowles Show, has amassed millions of followers and over 1.5 billion views, making him one of the most prominent conservative pundits in media today. A former actor known for his traditionalist Christian perspective on American politics, Knowles has openly expressed his opposition to LGBTQ rights, specifically amongst children. Now, those of you who know what's in my heart on this issue know that Michael Knowles and I couldn't disagree more. I am a proud supporter of gays, and I don't want anyone to confuse me having someone like Michael Knowles on the show for supporting his point of view in any way. So that's why, in true talk show style, I think it's a good idea to lead us into this interview I made a list. This is my top 10 gay guys from history. All right, 10. Caravaggio, my goat painter, obviously. 9. Elton John, he raised a ton of money for AIDS in Africa, and he wrote some of the most legendary songs with Bernie Taupin, his songwriting partner. 8, Plato, enough said, everyone knows. 7, Tim Cook. I don't know if I'm alone in this, but when Steve Jobs died, I really thought Apple was cooked, but then they had Cook come, they come chef it. Yeah. 6, Alan Turing, one of the smartest gay guys of all time. His math won the war for I think, what did he do? Benedict Cumberbatch. I didn't see that movie. Did you see it? Okay. 5, Oscar Wilde. I love his sayings. He's brilliant. His wit is brilliant, and his style, flamboyant style, was awesome. 4, George Michael. He was Greek and gay, double trouble. 3, Tim Dillon. He's actually gay. I don't know if you guys knew that. Wait. He's gay. 2, Wentworth Miller from the show Prison Break. Apparently he's gay, and I love that show. 1, this is my god, Nathan Lane, personal favorite of mine. His performance, have you seen The Birdcage? His performance as Albert in The Birdcage is perhaps the funniest movie character I've ever seen. His range is really what impresses me. The thing is, he could play some of the most iconic straight characters too. A lot of you might not know, he played Timon in The Lion King. These are some of our most talented artists, performers, thinkers. These people are unparalleled in their fields. But to people like Michael Knowles, these are people that have problems and they suffer from some sort of spiritual affliction. So how can you have an honest and meaningful dialogue with someone like that? Well, you'll just have to see. So please enjoy my conversation with Michael Knowles. All right, we ready, Michael?
I'm ready.
Is it Michael or Mike or Mikey?
I defer to you. I generally go for Michael, but I defer to you.
Well, I generally go for Mike. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, prominent conservative pundit from the Daily Wire, Michael Knowles, everybody.
Wow. Thank you. It's a full house. Thank you.
Yeah, full house. Yeah, we collected these guys from Times Square, a bunch of fat tourists. We're pressed for time. You have to go to where?
LaGuardia.
LaGuardia.
I do. I have to.
That's the destination.
It is. I stay that Delta Lounge. I could stay there all day.
Actually, the TWA hotel is quite nice.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. That's where you can take a nap there. Actually, I've taken a nap there before. Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Let's go to you. Our audience is like they barely can read, so like we're gonna have to introduce you a little bit, and then I want to get into kind of like I've been watching a bunch of stuff you've done, and I think it's pretty interesting, and I kind of want to discuss a couple things about yourself, about where things are at currently, and then I don't know. I'll show you some TikToks or something.
Great.
Okay. Okay. So you're from Westchester?
Yes.
Correct. And then you went to Yale.
I did.
But you were a child actor.
I did a little acting as a child and a little bit in my early 20s.
Was your mom taking you to the city for auditions?
No, she really discouraged it, actually.
Your mom didn't want it?
Yeah, because child actors go crazy and they're exploited a lot.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to be an actor as a kid, and I would do little things, commercials or whatever, but she really put the kibosh on it. And but finally I convinced her to let me do a acting conservatory type thing, right around here actually. And so I did that a little bit in college, a little bit in New York afterward. And then my final gig, I got some like low budget movie in LA, and it wrapped photography on the day of the 2016 election. And the election results were coming in, and everyone really liked me on the set. I was very popular, but then they were all getting really sad, and I was not getting sad. And then they realized my political views, and they liked me less, I concluded.
Oh man, you should have seen Brooklyn on that night.
Yeah, were you at the center?
I would say this probably won't
Javits
make
Center?
the show. I said it the other. No, I wasn't at the Javits Center. I wasn't getting things thrown at me by Hillary. No. I mean, it is kind of such a comedy of errors, that whole thing.
It was amazing, and frankly, there were a lot of conservatives, a lot of the real establishment types were devastated. They thought it could not happen.
Well, Reince was like trying to throw another body at Trump every week during that primary. He was like, Ted, just try this week.
And
Marco.
And
he was like, you're gay, your wife, I have dirt on your wife.
They did, Reince then ended up becoming chief of staff. It's amazing how that didn't work out very well. Little Marco's now the Secretary of State. Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's funny when they were all humiliated publicly by this guy, and then they were like phone banking depressed. There's a picture of Ted like phone banking like during the general like this.
Well, this is the thing I really like about Trump and all those guys. They were always accused of taking everything personally. They took nothing personally, including Trump.
I think he hurt their feelings.
It
definitely hurt their feelings.
He was an insult comic for the entire 16
He was
primary.
Lisa Lampanelli. He was like, honestly, it was Joan Rivers became the president. It was the fashion police became the president. She's like, Kesha, I love your outfit. It would look better on a woman. Yeah, like that's basically, yeah. I do say often, like he does act a lot like the women in my family. A lot. Like, no one respects me. You wish I was dead. You'll be happy when I'm dead. You're very unfair.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he's the first Jewish woman president.
And you know why, too? It's because he's from Queens. And he's an
outer borough New Yorker.
Yes. When he would do this thing, no one understood. He'd put things in quotes, like, I'm really good, or whatever, I'm the best president. And he writes like my grandmother used to write in New York. He used the quotes to be like boldface or something, and random capitalizations and all. But that is, New Yorkers of a certain era that's how they would write, And so I don't know, I felt very familiar with it.
There was a moment I kind of felt like he was for real when he was like, they were like, how can we, it was like Ted, I think, it was like, how can we vote for Donald when he gave money to Hillary Clinton? And he's like, I'm rich, I give money to everybody.
I bribe everybody. Right?
Yeah, and it's just like, but for the public's, like the public knew that was true, but no one had admitted it. It was kind of like a mask-off moment where it's like, this is a thing that we all know is true, and I'm like, oh damn, I think he's actually for real.
Well, that was the read of authenticity, is he would do a bit about running for president. Like he would even joke, he'd say, all right, I'm going to be really presidential today. Today's my day to be presidential. And it read as quite sincere. I mean, I
He was renegotiating his contract with Jeff Zucker for Apprentice. He didn't want to be the president. He just realized that the rest of these people are such losers that he could actually win. It's kind of like me becoming the most famous late night talk show.
You're the Joe Rogan of the left, I heard.
I'm Joe Rogan.
I read that.
Of the left.
I read that somewhere.
I'm the fucking a Mahatma Gandhi of Generation Alpha. I just don't. The newspaper wrote 3 articles that I don't even know how to read, my brother.
I know, but you're very famous now. This is.
I'm not very famous. I'm not like Brad Pitt.
You're not Brett. You're quite famous.
I'm incredibly famous.
Extremely.
So wait, so you went to Yale?
Yes.
From your from your childhood in Westchester.
Yeah.
You're a Yanks fan?
Yankees fan. Yeah.
Yeah. How's it feel right now?
I kind of.
It's kind of different now.
I stopped the religious viewing of the games halfway through the summer. I took my kid though to his first ever Yankee Red Sox game over the summer, and that we lost again. But
I think it was the new stadium.
It was listen, I love the old stadium.
The new stadium. It was like it's a corporate headquarters.
Yeah.
It's soulless.
It's sort of like the Coliseum. Like I'm not totally opposed to it. It's this symbol of imperial power. It's like, but I agree. It doesn't have that same soul.
The fans aren't dickheads anymore. You guys used to be fucking dickheads.
I was walking. It was out of the old stadium, I think it was, and it was a Yankees Red Sox game 20 years ago. And there was, I don't know what happened, but some Red Sox fan was being like beaten to a pulp on the street. I thought, yes.
It used
baseball,
to be,
yeah.
It used to mean something.
Yeah.
We used to throw, Pedro used to assault Zim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Do you remember when his fat ass got thrown to the ground by Pedro?
In fairness.
Just waddling up.
Zim kind of started it. I mean, he charged him. He was the one who charged him. And then one time, Big Papi spit his gum at me at the stage. I was heckling him.
He
was
did?
walking to the dugout, yeah.
What did you say?
I was a kid or whatever.
You said, deport.
I did. I did.
What did you say?
Tom Homan's going to get you. No, I didn't.
It was so badass after the Boston bombing when he was like, "These are fucky seed." Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
There, he was addressing the stadium. He goes, "These are fucky seed."
I got to go back to the
curse,
tape.
please don't curse. Dude, yeah. I mean, they were kind of like the Washington Heights team, though. They had Manny. They had Poppy. They're a very Dominican team.
They're very Dominican.
Yeah.
And Big Papi is my fellow cigar man. He's a cigar manufacturer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the only thing he and I have in common.
Why is it good in communist Cuba? Why are those considered the best?
Well, they were considered the best. I think the quality has gone down a lot, mostly because the Chinese bought them, and it's been declining since communism.
Yeah.
But it's like, why is Bordeaux wine so good? It's just the dirt and the sun, basically.
Okay, and they have good dirt?
And they have good dirt in Cuba. The problem is the quality has declined. So you buy a box of Cuban cigars, you might have to throw out half the box. They don't even smoke. You can barely light them. And so if you want really good cigars, you got to get Mayflower cigars, in my experience.
Is that yours?
Coincidentally, is mine, yeah.
You named it after the Puritans?
The boat, yeah.
Oh my God, you guys are obsessed with the dumbest shit.
The founding of America?
Okay, the Buckles guys, they weren't the founders of America. They were guys that didn't want to have sex, and they just came.
They had a lot of sex. I descend from some of them. They had enough sex to produce me.
Yeah, like 3 times, dude. They were the prudes, weren't they?
They were, look, I'm not a Puritan because I'm a Catholic.
Yeah.
So they're probably rolling in their graves. But they were fecund. They were a fecund lot.
They were fecund.
They were fecund.
You have Mayflower blood, though?
Yeah, I do, yeah. Even though I'm kind of swarthy, yeah.
Yeah, you're not swarthy. You
like
to you play up Itralian?
I'm exotic, yeah.
So that's your wheelhouse at the Daily Wire. You're the Itralian.
I'm the diversity hire, yeah.
It is kind of like Barstool Sports, right? Like you guys like.
I've never heard that comparison yet.
Well, it's like you guys have all the talent. I was looking at the roster. You have everyone except for Candace.
We had Candace.
Fuentes. Oh, you had Candace. And then you don't have forgetting Sarah Marshall. You don't have that guy.
No, we don't.
What's
should
his
hire
name?
him?
Get him to the Greek.
I don't.
What
His name escapes me.
He doesn't not wearing like shoes. He's like doing yoga, and he's like, wokeness is a disease.
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand.
Brand. That's true.
What happened to that guy?
I thought he was going to convert. I heard he was considering,
what?
or maybe he might have been baptized. He was baptized, and he was praying the rosary, but I don't know that he became Catholic.
Okay, so wait, let's back up a bit, right?
Okay.
So you went to Yale, You went to LA to become an actor?
Yeah, well, New York a little bit, and then I went to LA.
Yeah. I saw a reel of some of your work.
Did you?
Did it suck? Were you repped in LA?
I was repped, yeah, and in New
Who were
York
you
also.
with?
I was with DDO Artists, which was a smaller.
That sounds
agency.
pedophilic. What is DDO Artist?
What did it stand for? Dorothy Day Otis, I think.
Oh, he was getting turned out left and right. No one could hear you scream from the Hollywood Hills. You know that?
No. Those were my reps in New York. But then I came out.
These guys? Him?
No, not those guys.
You're in talent?
Yeah. They.
Who you got on your roster? Did you ever get invited to a freak off when you were a young actor?
Not once, though.
David Geffen never invited you to a
No, I
pool
never
party?
made it that far. I don't know. I only did the low budget movies and the off Broadway plays. I never got far enough to go to a freak off.
Oh man, it would be an honor. I would,
Yeah. Hey, hi, hello, sir. Hi, nice to meet you.
I was invited to a freak off.
Were you?
Yeah, and it turned out that it was only just the Monopoly man.
Rich Uncle Pennybags.
It was just one guy. That's his name. You know the name of the
that's
Monopoly
his name.
man?
Yeah, that's his Christian name. Yeah.
Rich Uncle Pennybags?
Yeah.
Dude, you're so
I'm descended from him too.
Oh my God. Okay, wait. So if you're sitting next to someone on a plane, right? And they're
Yes.
like, "What do you do?"
Yeah.
Right. And it's like dicey because people want to scrap these days.
They do.
What do you say to let's imagine I'm like a Jew, the most Jewish
you're Ben Shapiro.
65-year-old woman.
Yeah,
No,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So I could go any direction on you.
Yes.
What would you say? So when you
Yeah.
what do you do for
Ma'am, can I offer you a hanky?
what do
or
you
something?
do for a living?
I work in media.
What? Oh, so you're Jewish?
Yeah.
What do you do? What do you do in media?
It's online media. It's kind of new media. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh,
I'm
do
old.
this.
You're
No,
on Facebook?
Yeah, I do. I am. I'm on Facebook and MySpace and Xanga, and a little bit with the news, a little culture. It's a little theology and philosophy. Yeah.
Theology and philosophy.
Yeah, a little touch of that.
You do podcasting?
I do a podcast, but
You do a
everyone
podcast.
does. Every white man under 70 has a podcast. So.
Is that right?
Yes, that's by federal law, I think. Yeah, every one of them.
Zach doesn't have a podcast.
You don't have a podcast?
He has a band, dude.
Are you a white millennial man? You are? Okay.
Well, it's Jewish.
All right. Yeah, I mean, it kind of cuts both ways.
In America, it's white.
Yeah. Wow. We have to rectify that wrong. We got to get him a podcast.
Oh, I thought you meant take white away.
Take his whiteness away.
Yeah.
Your card's revoked.
So how'd you link up with the goat? How'd you meet the goat?
With Mr. Shapiro.
Yeah, Mr. Shapiro.
It's just so. It was this lovely elderly Jewish woman on the airplane.
She's like, I have a son.
Are you in podcast? You have to meet
Let
him.
me show you some pictures of Benjamin. Ma'am, why are you screaming? The air marshal's coming.
So I met them because I knew Drew Clavin. I worked with Drew Clavin a little bit. Whose son I went to school with, and I directed him in opera and stuff. And I worked in politics and a little bit in show business. And so I connected with them. And there was this group in Hollywood of conservatives who worked in all sorts of different parts of entertainment.
Hollywood conservative. James Woods?
James Woods, he was one of them.
Who else?
He was in there. John Voight, of course, is
John
very
Voight?
famous.
Yeah.
Many secretive people who don't want their names revealed.
Is it like homosexuals in the 50s?
It was, yes, it was. It was
Are they
literally-
like, you're also a confirmed bachelor?
No,
that's what being a Hollywood conservative is?
Yeah, it was called Friends of Abe, like Friends of Dorothy, like you were a gay guy in the 50s. That's
Abe?
actually where we got Abe Lincoln. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant like friends. It's like it sounds like Abraham.
Right, yeah. Well, they were all Jews, obviously, also.
That's disgusting.
That kind of vile anti-Semitism will
Here's
not
the
be
thing: is
tolerated.
like also like conserving like American culture is like it kind of is the WAPs, the us, and then and cool black people that gave them
the culture. Yeah, we brought
the
spaghetti,
Metagon,
the mafia. Yeah.
What? No. I mean the Metagon. Like what movies have they
These
made?
Metagon, yeah, they. I mean, look, they inspired the real WASPs inspired a great cigar company that
That's nothing.
that's-
Is that Goodfellas? Is that Casino?
Yeah, no, listen,
Is that freaking Tutti Frutti? I'm just saying, like, what's one song that Metagon have made? We made the Christmas songs.
Yeah.
We made the Christmas songs. We wrote Irving Berlin wrote like
all the Christmas songs.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
I love it's like, hey, name me a black hip hop artist. Little Richard, Little Tutti Frutti. That's the one.
He's not a hip hop artist. No,
he's not.
He was a homosexual piano player that inspired everyone. Yeah, he was incredible. You know, Tutti Frutti's original lyric was "Big Booty."
No, it wasn't.
It's a song about anal sex. I swear to God. No, that's a true thing.
Like Tutti Frutti, big booty.
Yeah.
No.
Big booty.
Wow.
I'm not even making that up.
I want a fact check on that. Is there a grok?
Yeah, well, you do a daily wire fact check. We'll see if it's
Ben,
really a song about gay sex.
Actually, the idea that there is.
Wait, so you through Clavin you met Ben?
I met Ben, had dinner early on when I moved to LA with Ben, and Ben was kind of known at the time, like he'd been on.
Where did you have dinner? Kosher restaurant or at the house?
Yeah, it was at Clavin's house.
At Clavin's house.
Yeah, we had nice bacon wrapped scallops and.
Is Clavin kosher?
No.
Ben's kosher though.
Ben's kosher.
Yeah.
So we.
So
didn't
how
let
did
him
he eat?
We didn't let him eat. No, it's just water.
He said that he had water?
No, I don't know. He ate some. Maybe we might have ordered in kosher or something for it.
He'll kosher Chinese.
Yeah.
Shalom.
I think all Chinese is kosher, isn't it?
No,
okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Mushu pork is.
But does Ben used to live in L.A.?
Oh,
Pico
yeah,
Robertson?
He grew up in L.A. Yeah.
Pico Robertson?
Yeah, I think so. No, that or the Valley. He might have. He was living in the Valley by the end of it, but he might have grown up in Pico Robertson.
What's it? So where are you based? You're based in
Nashville.
In Nashville.
Yeah.
And Ben's in Miami?
Ben is the promised land of Boca Raton.
Oh my God.
He said there were only about 7 Jews in the state of Tennessee, which is an overestimate. And so he hightailed it. He went to Florida.
Tell me about Ben. Like, tell me about his intelligence and like what as a leader.
That guy's never read a book. He doesn't. What does he know?
Would he like me?
We've only spent about 10 minutes together. I can't come to a conclusion.
So the answer is no?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Can you
You don't like BB. I mean, that might be a knock against you.
But I don't know. That doesn't mean I'm a bad guy.
You might be a good guy. I just don't know. I don't know.
He could like me as a guy.
He could. I don't know. I mean,
What
you
is
got a nice
BB's
jacket.
more important than just a guy that you're talking? You know.
Yeah, but I mean, well, what if you came out? And
What if I said that Ben is? I like Ben.
Do you like Ben?
I like watching Ben.
Do you?
Yeah.
Are you a Shapiro head?
I find it entertaining, not in like an LOL way. I just like the way he works.
Yes, and
I like
he also
the way he works.
The fact that
I like to see the boy do work.
Yeah, you say cook. Let Ben cook.
Yeah.
Because Ben doesn't care about making friends ever. He
has no friends.
He actually has friends, as I've tried to. He once said to me, he goes, "I don't have any friends." I was like, "What am I?" And
He said that you're not his friend.
he implied it. He heavily implied it.
Did
I
you
said,
tell
"What
him
do you
that
mean?"
I'm actually your I'm friends with you're my
Yeah,
friend?
we're friends.
And what was his response?
He said, "I don't know. Some people are family people. Some people are friends people. I'm a family guy."
Could you send Ben just send Ben a picture of me right now?
Yeah, I'll send a picture right now if you want. Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah. Just tell him I say what. Shana Tova. You're gonna send Ben that pic?
I'm sending it right now. I'm going to text it to him right now.
Wait, can I see the pic?
Yeah.
Do I look cool?
Yeah, it looks good. It's kind of foggy. I don't know what I've got. It's kind of
Why?
blurry.
You have like skin oil on your camera.
I do.
You are a proper Italian.
I am producer.
You get
Adam Friedland.
Adam Friedland. He says Shana Tova.
You a picture from the show.
Yeah.
He says Shana
Tova. Yeah.
Gesundheit.
And I say next year in Jerusalem.
Next year in Jerusalem.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Wait. So are you the Seth Meyers?
The Seth Meyers. That's very offensive. Thank you very much.
No, not.
I'm the Marlon Brando.
No, I'm saying, are you like the Conan to his Leno?
I
guess
in a way,
are you the
I
number
guess,
2 bull in the stable?
Yeah. Could I be the? What could I be the? I don't know.
I'm just saying,
Dick Cavett to his.
Ben's the top dog.
Ben's the guy. He's the top dog.
Okay, so then,
but I don't know.
Are you conceive of yourself as the?
No, in a way, because we do different things, and the thing about the Daily Wire, also with Matt and other people we've had, we do all disagree on a lot of things. I mean,
About what?
Oh,
who's the worst minority?
We all of them. We actually agree on that.
Yeah.
We disagree on, there are a lot of different ways to come at the conservative view.
Yeah.
And Ben is a little more libertarian generally. I'm a little more
Catholic.
traditionalist, very Catholic. Yeah.
Yeah. But you started as atheist?
Yes. Well, I was a cradle Catholic, fell away at my confirmation. I was an atheist
Cradle
for like 10
Catholic
years.
is a little,
Yeah. Well, we baptize infants, which I think is a good thing. But
you try to baptize Ben?
I've never tried. I've threatened it.
I thought you said
so often.
you tried to do a prank where you have a Dixie cup of water.
No, one time I was boring Ben by talking about religion and like sacramental incarnational theology, and I could tell I was boring him a lot. And so I was like, fine, all right, I'll knock it off. I was like, and we were on an airplane. I said, if the plane gets shaky, just to be safe.
So he goes to heaven.
That would be an act of charity.
Yeah.
I think he took it that way.
Honestly, can I get Ben's number because I have a good counter prank?
Oh, what's
Imagine you show up for a meeting, right? You guys, you have like, freaking, you have Emperor Palpatine, Miriam Adelson, you got the whole squad together,
that's
right?
our board of directors.
Yeah, you got the whole squad, and then he's got a Moyle there, and he's like, it's your turn. It's your turn. He's got like with a long beard. He's like, it's time for your bris.
Yeah, that's Tibet. Presumably
That's how
that
you join the
took
club,
place.
dog.
I heard a foreskin joke yesterday.
Let's hear it. Better be good.
It's kind of bawdy. I don't do bawdy joke. I'm a very wholesome.
Whatever. You're on a gross show.
Okay, all right. So I heard this just yesterday, actually, in New York. I'm serious.
Who'd you hear it from?
I heard it from a man in this room. I heard it from one of my colleagues. I'm not going to say which. I'm not going to say
Lauren
which.
Bobert?
It was him. It was not. So
my man. I don't know why I did that. I meant this. He gave me a Zin before this.
You didn't give me a Zin. I like that ashtray. I kind of want to smoke on this set, but we don't have any cigars.
Smoke, dude.
Could I?
Not a cigar, dude.
Yeah, that's all I like to smoke.
What are you, freaking Charlie Chaplin?
Yeah, I'm Groucho Marx.
Shut up. Okay. Well, let's hear your fucking dick joke.
Okay, all right. So I can't take credit for this.
Okay.
A career Moyle. He retires.
Okay.
And as part of his career, he's collected all of them over the years.
Really?
Yes. And so he, as a retirement gesture, he goes to a leather worker and he says, I've collected these for my whole career, and I would like you to turn it into something for me, to remember my career. Mm-hmm. And so the guy, he says, okay, all right, come back in a week. Comes back and he says, okay, I've made you this
dildo?
This beautiful wallet. No, it's a wallet.
Yeah.
He says, hold on, I've been in this line of work for 30 years. All you could make is a wallet. And the leather worker says, yes, but if you rub it, it turns into a suitcase.
Oh, okay. Incredibly offensive, actually. Actually, I'm going to tell Ben you said that.
It might be anti-Semitic. I don't. Yeah.
It really hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, because babies can get boners. Great joke, dude. Makes total sense. You fucking
you're reading too.
Gross
You're
creep.
Reading too much into the
freaking
joke.
Nasty, gross creep. Why don't you debate 20 Jews?
Surrounded.
All right. How has so you kind of got into the conservative media ecosystem like 2018?
No, well, I worked in politics from when I was like 19 years old.
Okay.
I worked my first campaign, which was successful. I was kind of involved in it at a higher level, and we were running against this congressman who was a rock star in the 80s. He was in the band Orleans. Like still the one that makes me. It's like that.
Great song.
Yeah, great song. And so anyway, I did this bit called the Young Voters for an Orleans Reunion Tour, and I ripped off all his songs, and it was about making them
parodies.
They were parodies. He threatened to sue me.
So what was the name of your song? I'm gonna listen to one.
It was "Vote with Me." Vote with me. Let's
Vote
make John
with
Hall.
Me is the parody of Still the One.
No, of Dance with Me. Dance with me. I want to be your partner. That's a good song.
That's a disgusting song.
What do you mean that's a disgusting song?
I say girlfriend, actually. Okay, we're not in a real estate practice together. Vote with Me. By Orleans?
The song is by the Young Voters for an Orleans Reunion.
So you're claiming that your lame ass songs beat this congressman?
Yeah.
You're out of your
No,
mind,
I mean,
dude.
look, we had a great candidate.
What a
in
waste of
Hayward.
a Yale education.
Yeah, no, well, this is when I was still a sophomore or something. Anyway,
Okay.
then I got recruited to other campaigns. I was working in campaigns.
To make songs?
To make songs.
Yeah.
That was my artistic career.
Okay.
And so anyway, I was working in them, and I really liked it. I mean, I was a political junkie from a kid.
Okay.
And so I was
Me
doing
too.
that. I mean, I had a political consulting
old are
shop.
you?
How old am I now?
Yeah.
35.
I'm 38.
38?
Yeah.
I feel 35 made me feel
You
old.
missed the Gipper, dude.
I did. I
35,
just missed the Gipper.
you just became the eligible for president. Don't worry, dude.
I thank you.
That's the one thing I tell myself. I was like, only 3 years I've been able to be president. I'm not that old.
It could happen any day now.
Yeah. I don't want to, but I'm gonna have to because they don't have anyone else.
Yeah. it's you or Gavin, I guess.
It's me, Gavin Newsom, or the lady from the Bud Light can.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Who is she?
Helen of Troy, I think.
Helen of Troy.
I think, yeah.
You said that joke before we started,
I did.
and it didn't get a pop.
It's gonna get a pop online. It's gonna get a pop online.
Guys, I want to talk to you about Lucy 100% pure nicotine, always tobacco-free. Lucy Breakers are nicotine pouches with a little extra surprise. Each pouch holds a capsule that can be broken open. You release extra flavor and hydration. You set yourself up with a subscription, and you have Lucy delivered straight to your door. What's my favorite flavor? The minty one. What's the strength that I use? The strongest one. And when do I throw it in? All motherfucking day long. I don't know what that accent was. Guys, let's level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/TAFS and use promo code TAFS to get 20% off your first order. Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that is lucy.co/TAFS to get 20% off your first order. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. And now back to the show. Guys, it's time for guy talk. Some locker room, okay? We're all wearing towels. We're in the nude. We just showered together. So let's talk man to man. Sometimes a lot of fellas I know are tired of trying to figure out what actually works for hair loss. You know, through Hims, you can get access to clear solutions, expert guidance, and an online process that takes the confusion out of care. Hims offers convenient access to a range of prescription hair loss treatments with ingredients that work, including chews, oral medications, serums, and sprays. I mean, I think that covers it all. Doctor-trusted, clinically proven ingredients like finasteride and minoxidil can stop further hair loss and regrow in as little as 3 to 6 months. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hims brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. No hidden fees, no surprise costs, just real personalized care on your schedule. Think of Hims as your digital front door that gets you back to your old self with simple 100% online access to trusted treatments for real health concerns all in one place. For simple online access and personalized and affordable care for hair loss, ED, weight loss, and more, you go to hims.com/TAFS. That's hims.com/TAFS for your free online visit. hims.com/TAFS. Individual results may vary based on studies of topical and oral minoxidil and finasteride. Featured products include compound drug products which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. See website for full details, restrictions, and important safety information. Hims. Hams! Okay, so wait, so then you worked on another campaign.
Yeah,
so you were in like campaigns and elections.
Yeah. I was.
You know, it's the scummiest part of politics.
It is. It teaches you a lot though about politics. When you, especially,
does it? It's so nothing.
It's so at the congressional level, you've got national issues, but you've got all the like spaghetti dinners and all the corrupt county clerk of whatever Yeah. And I found it was an amazing political education. I think it's much better than studying it.
I lived in D.C. and those were the biggest dildos in D.C. The campaigns and elections people.
Well, also,
I had more respect for lobbyists.
Yeah.
Those people,
future
they can lose every time, yes, and then they get a promotion each time.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I found in the political consulting world, in my experience, no offense to my D.C. Beltway consultant friends, it's the local ones who are much better for those kind of races. The minute they bring in the D.C. team for a congressional race, things start to get squirrely, I found.
And you played dirty? What was your dirtiest trick when you were doing campaigns?
No, I didn't really. I mean, look, I just told you, I confessed to ripping off this opponent's song, but I didn't do really nasty. It was awful, I know.
You did a parody song?
Yeah, without licensing.
That's not dirty.
That's without no. I didn't pull dirty tricks really. People did. I mean, people would rig elections.
That's fun.
People would, the other side, they would bus in union workers from out of district to like brazenly, the buses, with SEIU or whatever, they'd come in. So you'd have election watchers.
That's sick.
Yeah. I would have been more successful if I pulled more dirty tricks.
Can you imagine how fun Illinois during the 1960 election would have been? Was it
just
60?
like killing people? Yeah.
No, just
it's
dead
60,
people.
Yeah.
Dead people.
Lyndon Johnson stole his race in '48 in Texas.
Yeah, he's the best guy ever.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite president?
My favorite president ever, Chester Alan Arthur is a favorite. I'm not even really being facetious. He really didn't want to be president. He sobbed when he had to become president.
So he's like Trump, yeah.
He's kind of like Trump. He wanted to be vice president because he could be a corrupt machine politician from that office. And then he actually improved. He exchanged letters with this lady in New York, and she convinced him to be moral, and he actually was like a virtuous man. and reform the civil service, which ended up being a
Who's
bad
the
thing.
lady?
She was like some shut-in in New York. She was like a random lady who just wrote to him and he read her letters.
Some like mentally ill woman was writing him letters.
I don't know
and
if she
it
was
touched him?
She was definitely a bit odd.
Like
She was
a
eccentric.
cat woman?
Yes, yeah, basically.
That's such a hipster answer.
Yeah, isn't that,
Chester A. Arthur.
Yeah, man. Look, you probably never heard of him.
Lincoln, dude, you idiot.
Lincoln? I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
best president.
He's the best one. Better than Washington.
He saved the Union.
Sure. I mean, Washington founded the country.
Yeah, but the Union fell apart. Like Lincoln had to do the impossible.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, it's impressive. I'm not knocking Lincoln.
And then
okay?
also
I'm not-
just like, yeah, he kind of like, I don't know, he decided to end slavery like midway through because he's like, it's the right thing to do.
yeah.
It
Why
wasn't
didn't he-
like, a lot of people think that the war was over slavery, but that didn't happen until like, midway through.
It was about slavery. I know there.
I mean, I get,
It was about, that was the issue that was like leading to the national crisis. But yeah,
they
I'm
hadn't
gonna be,
emancipated them yet.
and I'll be pilloried by my Southern friends for saying it was a war about slavery.
You
But it
don't
was-
have Southern friends,
I
bro.
do, believe it or not.
You just live there
I
in
am.
Nashville, and people are like, "What the fuck is this
Who's
guy's
this
problem?"
Yankee from? No,
And you're like, "I used to direct operas at Yale." They were like Nancy. They're probably
opera in the
like,
South.
"Fucking Pelosi over here." Pelosi.
No, they're very cultured in the South. The South is the
I love the South, dude.
I love it. It's really the only instantiation of the old world in America. It's like, genteel kind of.
Also,
very
they're
nice
just
life.
honest about being racist.
They. I don't find them racist.
In the North, they're just like, go to your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Just be quiet and go to your neighborhood, okay? All right, so I watched some of your bangers.
Okay.
I watched.
What's your favorite one?
A lot of your thing is you just debate gay people.
I mean, I
Yeah,
did
I
one
mean, it
recently.
is.
I did one recently where I
No,
debated
you
25
did
gay guys.
Knowles versus transgenderism. Knowles versus protesters. That's got 2.4 million.
Oh, well, people will come up at my events. And
Story
so
of
they'll debate me.
transitioning, 1.4 milli. I was gay, she was trans, 1.1 milli. Conservative versus trans.
But you know why they started coming after me?
No longer gay.
No longer gay.
Not
Wait, hold on.
dating trans is bigoted.
What's that one? Hold on.
Man is confused by why people think he's a man. Heated debate, LGBT. So you just So you argue with gay people.
No,
all the time.
I don't. They
your
argue.
job?
They argue with me.
You could have gone to finance. Why do you you went to Yale? Why do you?
I could have gone to McKinsey or something.
Does this feel like a little bit like?
No, you know why they came up and argued with me?
Why?
Because I gave a
Because
speech.
you said that
once.
they should be eradicated.
That is why. I didn't say they should be eradicated. I said the
you
ideology.
know what you're doing.
I am being clear with my language.
You're not
yeah.
being clear with your language.
I was being clear. Yeah.
You know
You
what
just
you're
said your
doing.
audience is illiterate. I'm explaining to you the precision of my language.
These people have mostly PhDs in gender
You
studies.
just said. Oh, fair enough. All right, that's
Okay.
reconciling.
Listen, we're
Yes.
both straight guys, right?
Yes.
We're both men's
The
men.
alpha men. Yeah.
I don't know what it's like to be a gay guy.
Yeah.
What am I going to tell
probably
them
tough.
what it's like to be a gay guy?
It's probably tough. Yeah. Well, you would tell. At least look. Again.
What
there-
is the objective, right? So like I watched the 20 gay guys versus
Yeah,
you in
yeah. That sounds worse the
I
way
watched
you
it-
just hold on.
Okay,
Yeah.
it sounds worse. It's a ridiculous concept, right?
Is it?
By the way, we pitched one and they said yes and then they said no, right, Caleb?
What was the topic?
The pitch was that bodybuilding is destructive to American culture. So I wanted it to be 20 bodybuilders against one wimp. And I was going to be like, this leads to toxic masculinity. It leads to Andrew Tate. It's gay to have fashion muscles.
Why would they reject that? That's a great episode.
Because I think they realized I was taking the piss. Bizarre video shows male cheerleader for Minnesota Vikings.
Huh?
What?
Wait, what was that
Who
one? That was one of
cares?
mine?
Yeah, you got 82K. You know,
That's
doesn't
not
do
a big
numbers.
video. That's a very minor video.
But did you have a big old thing?
What?
Here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I know why you're doing it, right?
Doing what?
What's the objective? If you're debating LGBT person, what's the objective for that debate? Do you
Well-
want to convince them not to?
They usually come to me with these things, so I guess they're upset that I think we should get rid of transgenderism. So I guess the objective is to persuade them.
What is transgenderism? Is it that transgender people, or is
no? It's the belief that a man can be a woman. That's the
and
that's
who
the
came up
ideology.
with that? Who's the author of that?
A bunch of deviants and ideologues.
Who, where did it come from?
Well, it often is traced back to Magnus Hirschfeld in the 20th century.
Cares? Okay, yeah.
But it's an ideology that has cropped up at various times throughout history. It's kind of Gnostic. It would go back to some of the ancient Gnostics to suggest that your true identity has nothing to do with your body.
Yeah, but those people didn't have toilet paper. Who cares, dude?
I guess that's true. They had good aqueducts, though.
I don't know, dude. Yeah. But don't you want to be a nice guy? Don't you want to be nice?
No, I don't care about being nice.
Why?
I want to be a good guy. I want to be, courteous.
It's a little nosy. It's a little bit nosy.
It's not nosy when they demand that I lie, and I'm not going to lie because that's a mortal sin.
Do you post in the vid, bro?
They're the ones who want the debate, and they're the ones who made it a political issue.
It's your vid, though.
Yeah, I'm reacting to it.
You're doing numbers with it, right?
I am doing numbers with it. Yeah.
And the other thing is this, be honest,
because
right?
people agree.
Be honest, in terms of the culture war aspect of it.
Yeah.
The libs walk in on that every single time.
Every time.
You're right.
Yeah. Well, now I think it's changing. I think they lost. I think they got destroyed on that issue, and they're starting to give it up because it's ridiculous.
They're starting to give it up.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing from your side is this all day long.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we didn't start it. It was the left that pushed this in the elementary schools and in the sports leagues.
This is what I'm saying. Seeing you guys highlighting.
Yeah, because they forced it on us, and we reacted.
It doesn't seem to me like a big deal, right?
Well, if it's not a big deal, then why doesn't the left just give it up? It's not a big deal.
Let them give it up.
Give up transgenderism. Stop putting boys in the girls' bathrooms. Stop taking over the sports leagues. Stop castrating the little kids. Give it up. It's not a big deal. Good. I agree. Then give it up.
No, I'm just saying it's not a big deal. For your guys' agenda, right? I'm not hearing anything about conservative politics, right?
My agenda
I'm not
is the
hearing
truth in public
anything
life,
about. I'm barely hearing anything about the budget deficit. I'm barely hearing anything about insolvency.
I don't know. Castrating little kids is more important than the budget deficit.
You think that if Social Security is insolvent, that's less of an important issue?
I think
I'm saying, and that's your guys' issue.
I think committed. Well, yeah, I mean.
But I'm not hearing shit about that.
No,
I'm hearing about babies' penises.
Yeah, baby. Well, they're not castrating babies.
You guys talk about kids' penises all day long.
I think
it's a little bit perverse to me.
No, well, we're not the ones who started it. Okay, this is what the libs do. They say, hey, we're going to chop up little kids. We're going to teach them a bunch of weird sex stuff in kindergarten. And if you object, you're the weird one. Why are you talking about this? Because you're doing it. It's weird, man.
Is it happening?
Yeah.
Is it happening all the time?
All over the country. Well, now it's since there have been
all
laws.
All the kids are getting their penises chopped.
Not all the kids.
How many kids are getting their penises chopped?
How many guys? Any number larger than zero
are playing sports? It's 5 people.
Yeah, no, it's more. There was a study. A study just came out of the UN. It was something like 700 awards and medals were taken away from women because of the trans guys in the
700 medals.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lot.
You don't think that your guys' thing is Social Security becoming insolvent?
That's not my. You're saying that's my thing. I don't talk about Social Security.
Right, but I'm saying that entitlement reform is your guys' thing.
Are you like a BloomerCon? Is this 2008 now? We're talking about Social Security.
This is baby penis gets clicked.
Yeah, that
baby penis does numbers. Just admit. That's why you're debating.
I am not admitting that. No.
Baby penis does more numbers than Social Security will go bankrupt, which used to be your thing.
Pointing out visceral injustices against the most vulnerable and innocent people. Yes, it arouses more passion than budgetary measures. That's true.
Yeah.
But it should. That's just human nature.
But why do you want to be the boss of that?
Well, because it's an injustice that we need to correct in a self-government. That's what politics is.
I've met trans people, right? Yeah. And they've expressed to me that it's it must suck. If you think that you're not in the right body, right?
Yeah, we should help.
I don't fucking understand, right? So what
don't you understand?
What it's like to feel that way?
Yeah, I'm sure it involves a lot of pain. So are you going to affirm them in that painful delusion that makes them more miserable, or are you going to try to help them by telling them the truth?
I don't want to make the rules for someone that I don't understand.
You live in a self-government in America, and so you're supposed to weigh in on it. That's what voting.
So you're saying the rules should be what?
The rule should be that we acknowledge reality, that men and women are different.
If you have kids, right?
Yeah.
If your kid was I'm gay, what would you tell him?
I would say, I'm pretty and witty and gay too. I'm very happy, but
no, you're doing the thing. I've heard you just say that in other things because you did theater.
You
also were in gay movies.
You
played gay guys.
Well,
and now you want to.
Now you think a couple gay bisexual characters.
What does that mean? Bisexual is even gayer than gay. What the fuck is
I kind of agree with
bisexual?
that. I want you to know that gay character I played in the Yale movie, that is
You
the
played
straightest
gay
thing that ever
characters,
came
and
out
now
of
you
Yale.
say that it's a social contagion.
Bro, I played Satan in a play once. I'm not like, I go to church
And so
too.
the story was that you being gay with another guy was a social contagion? No,
Well,
your character was gay.
Yeah, but again, like so.
Is that why you're doing this? Because you're embarrassed about the gay movies?
No, in acting. And listen, I'm a very old school thespian.
Same.
Oh
same,
yes,
yeah,
and
yeah.
so in the old days, it used to be when you
Men were playing women.
when they were. That's true.
Yeah, or boys were.
And in the old days, you would, when you played a role, you would pretend to be someone that you were not. Like for instance, I'm not the Prince of Denmark, but if I were to be in a Shakespeare play, I would pretend.
You went to some sort of freaking. I had to access some sort of molestation that never happened in order to access this
No,
emotion?
not that stuff. I never got into that.
Where did you study theater?
I studied at the Stella Adler School right around the corner.
and
what's the
theory? What's her theory?
Well, it comes from the Stanislavski system at the Moscow Art Theater, and
Which is you neg the target.
which is yeah. No, it's that you use your imagination. Basically,
I saw something actually pretty interesting, kind of related to the gay debate that you were in, and I wanted to know
the
if
debate. Yeah.
I wanted to know if you'd seen this. No, because this is like an interesting take that I saw on homosexuality.
Yeah.
And I know you do a lot of reactions to like videos and
Yeah.
the lot.
Now we can react to.
So I'd like you
reaction.
to tell me what you think about this.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
They do is called anal leaking. A man's anus is
No. This is a remix. Wait. You have to see this. No, this is interesting. This is a pastor from Uganda.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah.
I think
so. This is.
And Muslim.
But this is actually like I hadn't heard this before.
Ugandan capital of Kampala.
Okay.
Pastor Martin Sempa is rallying
Barack Obama
support
back
for an
off, it's great.
anti-homosexuality bill that has drawn the ire of the international community, including the very American evangelicals some believe inspired the legislation.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Pastor Dr. Martin Sempa. I'm here in the capacity as the chairman of the National Task Force Against Homosexuality in Uganda.
At the press conference, Pastor Sempa was flanked by religious leaders, both Christian and
It's
Muslim,
interesting.
who showed
Continue.
unity seldom seen in Uganda.
Barack Obama.
We are
Because
making legislation to make sure that sodomy and homosexuality never sees the light of legality in this land of the Pearl of Africa.
In a room packed with local and international media,
I'll just show you the good part.
yeah, hold on. That's less saucy than
The
the.
thing that
and graphic.
I've taken time to do a little research to know what homosexuals
So
do
he
in the
watched gay
privacy of
porn.
their bedroom. One of the things they do is called anal leaking, where a man's anus is leaked like this by the other person, like ice cream. And then what happens, even poo-poo comes out. The other poo-poo's out, and then they eat the poo-poo. The other one they do is they have a sex practice called fisting, where they insert their hand into the other man's hand, and it goes
they do
all
that?
into the anus all the way. And it is so painful, they have to take drugs, but they enjoy it. Now, if we have any children, please step out. This is a parental guidance moment. Hey, that child can be moved out.
It was a little late.
I've done research. This is what they do.
No, hold on. What is it?
Number
Is it going
one,
to show us?
you can see
it's
a
blurred
man
out.
here having sucked the other person's rectum, and the other person is poo-pooing, and this one is eating the poo-poo all over the place. Huh? Tell me, when you have a law against homosexuality, do you say except eating poo-poo?
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
no, all
so
right. He
what-
makes a good point.
He makes so apparently
Yeah.
they lick the other man's rectum
That's
like
what he
ice
said.
cream, and the poo poo come out.
Yeah.
You could have mentioned that during your debate against 20 gay guys. I thought. I don't think that ever came up.
I didn't prepare enough. Is the
And
problem.
sometimes they do anal fisting where he put the arm
It's
into.
very painful, but
yeah,
they like
and they
it
must
anyway.
take drugs. Yeah.
yeah.
So
That's
do you
news to
feel
me.
as if
Yeah.
Pastor Sasempa is a comrade or kind of like a
him
colleague?
especially?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I would have to
I
say
mean, he's
so.
really done the work on this.
Yeah, no. For me, I was just looking up like philosophy and anthropology, but he.
The philosophy of gay sex.
Yeah. Well,
I
yeah,
think
like
this guy
human
did the
nature,
work, and
yeah.
he saw the poo poo coming out, And I think
did,
he
yeah.
actually has a more firsthand kind of.
We might need more immigration from that area because that is a job that the Americans don't want to do.
So when you're debating a gay or a trans person, like, how does it feel? Like, is it fun?
It's painful, but it gives me pleasure anyway.
What gives you pleasure about it? Like, what gives you like what
I don't know why. You're asking why debate someone you
How do you
disagree
qualify winning? Like, what in your mind? What is winning?
Oh, well, it depends on the kind of debate. For some kind of debates, you're fighting someone for the audience, and one of you wins.
You're catering to your crowd.
Yeah, that's in one kind of debate.
No one's watching that, and they're like, I was on the fence about eat up poo poo, and then you convinced me not to eat up poo poo.
I mean, look, that's not my.
You haven't convinced
tactic.
one guy not to eat up poo poo.
Yeah,
he might have.
He might have. If he didn't, if he
I'm
only
saying
had
you against 20 gay guys.
No, I have a different approach. But for some of the debates, you actually do want to convince the other guy. And that doesn't play on the internet.
Have you convinced one gay guy not to be gay?
Yeah, well, on the trans issue, I think I've probably convinced people. Yeah. In fact, I had a girl come up to me. She said, "Hey, Michael, I thought I was trans, but I was listening to you and other people, and luckily my parents didn't trans me. And then my doctor, and I had a good priest, and my doctors actually ended up diagnosing me with autism and treated me for the autism, and then my gender dysphoria went away."
So that sounds like that person's had a difficult life, right?
Yeah, and now it's getting better because she's accepting the truth and not being
Well, it's
affirmed in her
probably
delusions.
just also they've had a tough time figuring out who they are.
Yeah.
Right?
But she figured out the truth of it, not the lie that's
Don't
being
you think
promoted.
to some extent the way we talk about children is a little bit cruel?
How do you mean? I do
listen,
agree. Broadly.
I'm the freaking Voltaire of the left, right? Okay, but
don't degrade yourself by comparing yourself to Voltaire.
I'm the freaking Spinoza of the left.
You're the Marquis de Sade of the left.
I am. Yeah, exactly. I'm the Sun Tzu of the left. But I do think that there isn't on both sides of political discourse. And first of all, sides. It's just you guys, really.
Who are?
And we can get into that. It's like why has there been an advantage in online discourse on one side, really? But I don't
you're saying on the right? Yeah, it is.
I don't want to go there yet. I agree. I don't want to go there yet. But I do think there hasn't been a discussion enough about when we talk about kids. We just talk about their penises and vaginas, and I think it's a little perverse.
Your premise here.
I think it's a little bit perverse, and I don't think it's Christian.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a Christian approach to talking about how.
Yeah, but I don't think we do that. I think that's a false premise.
If I'm reading,
you're right that the liberal politicians came out and said we need to castrate kids, and then
I don't think
conservatives.
that's true.
You don't think that we castrate kids?
I think that's.
You don't think we do the trans procedures on kids?
I don't think Pelosi said we need to cut their dicks off.
Said we need to support trans children. That is a euphemism to mean we need to put them on cross-sex hormones and in some cases mutilate
across the board, whether they're trans or not. It's
been coast to coast.
Weren't able.
Coast to coast. National politicians Nancy Pelosi.
Bro. You're talking about something that is probably just a statistical insignificance, and you're highlighting it. The
2024 election was
You're
won on that
highlighting
issue.
it. You're highlighting it.
It's not. It's a
You're
major
highlighting
political
it
issue.
to vilify an entire group of people.
I'm not vilifying anyone. I really don't agree with the premise. I mean, there are a lot of things to talk about.
You
kids.
know that I won that one. You know I just won that one.
I don't.
You went to
I don't
Yale
think so.
too, bro.
Yeah, I don't. No, I don't.
You
think
went
so.
to Yale and I won that one.
Did you?
Damn, I should have taught at Yale.
Yeah.
Okay, So you also go on those shows where it's like OnlyFans.
The whatever podcast. I've gone on that a couple
and you
times.
yell at girls that show their
them,
titties and vaginas.
I definitely don't yell at them.
But you tell them that they're that you're high value cigar men and that they're low value.
I'm not sure I've ever said that. Yeah.
What does your wife say to you before you go to one of them shows?
I have a good work trip, honey.
Your wife, come on, bro. Think about that. She said, "I support you in yelling." A work trip.
I don't yell.
You
Again,
go on a
I
plane.
think your premises.
You
are
go on a
little,
plane
suspect,
to the yelling at OnlyFans show.
I don't.
You
yell
travel
at
on a plane to that?
I travel on a lot of.
And what does your wife say?
She's.
My girl would kill me if my girl would kill me.
If you went on a dating podcast.
A dating podcast?
Yeah.
No, it's a podcast where girls that take their clothes off for money get told by men. And there's a
No,
black.
I guess the difference
There's a
is I
white
tell
guy
them
one.
not to.
There's a white guy one and a black guy one, right? And
Yes.
the black guy one, they are all Holocaust deniers.
I've
now.
never been. I've
Yeah.
never been on the black guy one actually.
You should go on the black guy one,
I don't
dude.
think they've invited me on. But,
So
that would
you
be-
go on a show where you tell girls not to do OnlyFans.
don't sell your bodies for sex. is
You
my
should have gone
main-
Goldman Sachs, dude.
Uh,
What the hell are you doing? It's so,
That sounds way more boring.
It's so
because if I were at Goldman
it's
Sachs,
clownish.
they'd be like, "What do you do?" I say, "I invest money and whatever." But you ask me, "What do I do now?" I don't know. I just kind of talk.
you seem like a nice guy, right?
Appreciate that.
But
That's
like,
very
what's
kind.
the motivation behind telling a stranger they're a bad person?
I don't tell them they're a bad person.
But you are effectively telling them that their entire life is bad and that they're.
they should improve it. That they would be happier.
But
and
it's a
flourish if they improved
stranger.
it.
It's a stranger, right?
Yeah, I don't know these girls.
And it's also someone that doesn't. You have some modicum of power. It's someone that has. It's some nobody. You're telling a nobody that they're stupid.
I don't do that. No,
Yeah, you
I
do.
think all of your premises are a little bit mistaken.
Why are
So-
you smiling then?
Bro,
Why are you smiling?
Because
you know you're going on the prostitute show to tell them that they're like that they're loose women, and they shouldn't be loose women.
I do tell them they shouldn't be loose women. That's true.
Well, like, why is it you? It's not. It's just. I don't want to get involved with that.
I know your premise, I guess, is
So
you don't want to be involved with other people. I think I'm a human being who lives in a society, and I think we should conduce to the common good, and we should help our fellow man and have charity for them. So that would be a.
It's not charitable though.
It is charitable.
It's not charitable to tell someone that
charity
they're
is to will the good of the
that
other.
they're being a bad person.
No. To say, hey, you should not do things that are bad for you, and you should do things that are good for you.
Yeah,
and
but
you can
if someone's
be, you
already
can,
had
you
all
can be
the
forgiven
trans
for your sins.
surgeries, and they're like, I'm happy now, and you're saying that you tell them that they're actually a man and stuff. You know that they're not. You're not being nice to them.
I think the truth is nice.
It's a
and I think
stranger.
lies are very mean and disrespectful.
You know it's not nice to them.
I think it's nice to tell people the truth. You have to tell people the truth, like in love. You can't say like,
No,
hey, you
it's
fat,
a know.
ugly
It's a
jerk.
know-it-all. But
Yeah.
can't you just admit it's just showbiz and it does numbers?
No, it's not just show. It does.
That
do
is
numbers.
just showbiz,
No,
dude.
it's not. It's not. It's important to tell people the truth.
It's not.
And it's
not.
good for them.
Okay, can we call Ben? I just want to say what up.
Did he text me back? Let me see.
He definitely didn't.
He totally did.
What did he say?
Hold on. I'm gonna read it first before.
What did he
read
say?
this on it. Hold on. Here you go.
Just hit him up, dude, please.
Hold on,
This will be the amazing finale for the
This
episode.
is great.
What did he say?
He said, LMAO, tell him same.
Wait, just call him.
He said that.
Call him real
No,
quick.
I'm not calling him.
Please call Ben.
This is my show.
It's
No,
El
no.
Capitan, dude.
No, I'm not putting.
Why are you being afraid of the boss,
I
dude?
don't
Be a
want-
little bit bold.
I'm not. I don't want to. Hey, what do I care? Hey, what do I care?
Okay,
you know,
here-
what do I care what Ben's doing? It's not up to me. It's not my. What do I care?
What do you mean? He's being gay right now?
I did not. I did
Dude,
not
can
call
I say
him gay.
something to you? Can
I
say
didn't
something
call
to you?
Ben gay.
My sister is like my sister's
Is she a Ben fan?
rather woke,
Oh.
and she said his Wicked review was incredible.
He
She
loved-
said Ben
he
hit the
loved it,
nail
right?
on the
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
He's like, this is not as good as the original cast recording.
You did.
Kristen Chenoweth sang
Idina
Let It
Menzel.
Go. Idina
Yes.
Menzel sang
yeah.
Let It Go. Much better. Can you please call Ben?
Yeah. No. No.
You
I'm
can't
not
go to
doing
LaGuardia until you
it.
call Ben.
I'm not calling him.
All right, thought experiment.
Yeah.
Either you do my thought experiment.
Yeah. I'm in. I'm in.
Okay,
for
you're
the
walking down the
experiment.
street. You see
Yes.
two guys having sex with each other. Michael, answer my question. You're walking down the street. You see two fellas fully in the nude. Actually, they're both wearing Jordans.
It's in Uganda.
They're both
yeah.
wearing Jordan ones. They're having sex with each other, right?
Yeah.
Do you intervene and say, tell them to stop having sex?
Yeah, actually, not in the street. If it were in,
What do you
their
say?
private
What do
room,
you
I'd
say to
Hey,
them?
fellas, please stop it.
Okay, and they keep
that's-
having sex after you say
Yeah,
that.
I say. Then I call. First, I call Ben Shapiro, obviously, because you asked me to. And
Okay.
then I call the police and I say, get those guys.
The police
out of
are
the
too
street."
far. Okay.
They're too
you
far.
You see a 6-year-old walking down
Ah.
the other side of the street.
Yeah.
You're next to around the corner. You're at a corner, right? You see these two
okay.
fellas fully
Right.
in the buff having sex. 6-year-old coming towards you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
You got about what are you gonna
Split
say?
second.
Caleb, how long does that 6-year-old go down a full city block? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds. What are you gonna do? Physical intervention?
I guess I'd.
Are you gonna punch
No, I
them?
would probably divert the 6-year-old. Say, hey, don't go, because I don't want to really get that involved with the guys. I don't know if this might be like Scott Wiener in
They are pretty
California.
buff these days.
Yeah,
The gay guys are like they look like
they're buff.
They look like John Cena these days.
I'm not trying to catch that.
Okay, but the
monkeypox
6-year-old
or anything,
has an appointment, and the 6-year-old is like, I have an appointment. I cannot
miss it. Yeah,
and the 6-year-old is like, stranger.
I say, no,
okay? So the 6-year-old's like.
Yeah.
The 6-year-old jukes you Barry Sanders style, okay? The 6-year-old's continuing.
Wow, yeah.
You have about 5 seconds now.
I have to.
You have to dive on the men having sex.
You know what? I would probably take my jacket off and throw it on the men in the buff so that the 6-year-old wouldn't see them.
Okay.
And then I would have to get a new jacket.
Jacket blocked. Jacket on the floor.
By the homosexuals?
Yeah. So you have 3 seconds now.
Okay. Yeah.
3 seconds. The kid has a very important appointment.
I've got. And can I sort of walk alongside the kid to kind of block it? So he's still walking, but I'm kind of blocking his view.
You're too skinny. You're not gay.
I'm not,
you're not buff
I'm
like
not
gay guys.
buff and fat.
The kid is also like the kid is fast and wily.
Yeah. Okay. At that
and the kid
point,
has to turn the corner too.
Yeah. So at that point.
And plus, your body's not going to block 2 incredibly jacked gay guys only wearing Jordan 1s.
You want me to tackle the homosexuals, don't you?
I don't want you. I'm going to say, what do you do?
What do you want me to do? You want me to jump on the gay guys?
Okay,
that's what you're clearly saying.
I'm saying, what do you do?
What do
I don't know what to do.
At that point, I can either tackle
I'm
the
a
6-year-old.
liberal. I'm going to tell the 6-year-old that this is their sexual education. So tell me what you do if you see these 2 hunks. You see these 2. You see these 2 guys. They look like Tom of Finland illustrations. They've got huge ones too. You've never even seen that big. Okay. You're seeing that they're going at it. I mean, it's kind of like the most athleticism and tenacity on display
really
you've ever seen.
If not for the child there, I might
In
marvel.
fact, you're like watching them having sex. You're like, in fact, like they have to be gay, right? Like it's their weight class. They can't have sex with a woman because they'd kill them, right? These 2 Adonises.
Yes.
They literally
they're Greek.
The tenacity and athleticism on display is that's phenomenal.
And so the kid
and
says,
listen, it's not my thing, but I you know.
And you know, on that point, then the kid would say, "What?" He sees it. It's 3 seconds. He says, "What's that?"
So you let the kid see it.
I don't. Well, I apparently can't stop him, and he sees it. And so what do I say? I say that is Achilles and Patroclus, and this is a lesson in ancient Greece.
So you do sexual education 7-year-old
I do
style.
historical.
You do seven-year-old
historical,
sexual.
yes,
you
not
do
sexual.
You do drag queen story
I
hour at the library.
I would not lie to him. I would just
This
take
is
a
how
partial
the blue
truth.
Pill, this is how the blue pill. He took the blue pill. Everyone, give it up for Michael Knowles. Everyone, Michael Knowles.
Thank you. Wow.